All right, so we are streaming once again. We are in the Emerald Grove. I took the liberties last night to go out. I farmed a bunch of stuff, made a bunch of potions, turned that into gold, bought some gear, so they've all got some new gear on them now. Um, the only thing that sucks is like when you're actually doing like if you're just looking to test builds and stuff and you want to play through, you have to basically like auto level your characters all the way up the very beginning, and it changes what the shopkeepers and stuff, the vendors offer depending on your level. The higher level you are, the more good stuff you get. So in this case, we didn't get a whole lot, bunch of greens plus ones, but it was enough to at least get them semi geared for the chapel run. Now, before we even consider going and doing the Emerald Grove, let me just go ahead and explain. The minute you walk up the hill, when you come through the first gate in the Grove, you're kind of stuck in this like cinematic where Eridan and the tiefling, I forget his name now, Zevlor, they get in an argument and there's a big altercation and they storm off and whatever else, and then they tell you about the Emerald Grove being um, shut down, that they're forcing the tieflings out of the grove, and they want everybody that's not a druid to leave. Apparently, there's some sort of ritual. This ritual, of course, is called the ritual or the Rite of Thorns, which basically seals off the grove from the outside and doesn't allow the druids out or anybody in. And if you read the lore, if you start reading the books when you get inside the inner sanctum, you'll know exactly what this is and why it's a bad thing. But basically, that's what they explain to you. They say, can you please help me convince the druids not to do this ritual? And of course, you can say yes or no, or whatever you want to do. I mean, that's up to you. But we're at that point where we've already talked to them. We've gone in and we've done the vendor thing. We've met Damon, which is the or Damon. I don't know how you spell it or pronounce it, but we've met him, and now we're getting ready to go and do the chapel. Then we'll come back here and we'll deal with the Emerald Grove, because I don't know what I'm going to do this time around. I mean, the last couple of times, like I did one where I found some damning information for the person that's leading the grove, and then I followed up on that, and that was a whole different story. In the second playthrough, I wiped everybody out because I was like, you know what, you guys are a bunch of selfish, greedy bastards. So I murdered everybody. And this time, I'm kind of trying to be the diplomat because he is a wizard, he is a high elf. And elves are not known to be aggressive, so why do it? I mean, why not just try to, you know, use your diplomacy to get through this and to make things happen the way they need to happen without anybody dying. So that's what I'm doing this time. But we're going to go do the chapel, and then we're going to go ahead and go from the chapel back here. We'll start on this quest chain, which eventually is going to lead us to having to leave and go find this goblin camp, and we're going to go to the blighted village along the way. There's a bunch of stuff there that you have to do. I mean, you don't have to do it, but you should do it. Like if you ever want to be able to smith your stuff, you need to get the blueprints. You need to do that little quest because otherwise you can't use the adamantine forge that you're going to find in Grimforge later. So it's kind of important if you want to be able to do that. Me personally, I don't care. The regular stuff the vendor stuff and the stuff I found was just as good as the stuff that I forged last time. So I'm kind of like, do I really care? Because I mean, does it look better? Yes, but is it that that good? Not really. I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. So I don't know. It'll just be a decision you have to make along the way. But I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic. We're gonna get started on the chapel, and you guys will see what I meant when I said you definitely don't want to just rush into the chapel at low level because you get in there and it's rough. But we're gonna go ahead and we're going to camp. There'll be some dialogues. Everybody will get healed up, and then we'll just go right on into the chapel. I'll just go ahead and get us there right away, though. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and mute. If you guys, if there's somebody watching the stream and makes a comment, I'm watching for it, and if I see it, I'll say hi. If I don't, it's probably because I'm listening to the dialogue.
hiding here. Maybe I need more pockets.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship. Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable. Don't rest well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you break your meditation because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
No. No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on four legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings. Oh, I have no idea. By rights, I should be cinders in this light, but someone or something is keeping me alive. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire among us? So be it. But should I wake with so much as a drop of blood on my neck, I will end him.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
My faith will guide me.
Never a dull moment. Never wanted the easy path.
Trust no one. Simple.
Let's get going. Don't waste a step. Something good here, I hope. Bet that will fit in my pack.
Long abandoned. No more worship. No more prayers.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue? Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
On the hunt.
Impero!
Blood comes easy these days.
Concentrate. Bleed for me.
Close at hand. Time for some bloody work.
Death, you will not take me. Got to focus. Need to stay focused. Time to strike. No time to waste. Ready. Feel my mistress's love.
Into the shadows.
No time to waste. Let's finish this. Time for a boost.
What path lies before me?
Victory awaits. Let's end this.
Cutting to the chase.
Time to strike. Hitazith. Need to act fast. Fall, damn you.
Let's play. Fall by my hand. Swift as my feet can carry me. Let's have a look.
Alright, so we have actually gotten through the worst of the chapel. Now, there's going to be a point when you meet Withers, and when you finally get him out of his tomb, you will have to kill some undead. They're not too hard, though, but they're all casters, so you need to take them out fast. Normally, when I go into that room, I just position all of my group mates on different points where they're gonna actually stand up at, and just have them immediately blast them and kill them before they can ever, you know, really, combine their effort and kill you. So, I mean, that's pretty much it for the chapel. The rest of it is just looking through books and looking through, you know, just weird things, you know, like scrolls and plaques and just reading the lore and all that stuff. That's something that you could probably just take your time and do. But that was a tough fight. As you can see, I used the doorway as a bottleneck and basically baited them all out into the room one by one, so that I didn't have to deal with 4 other party members, you know, on the other side trying to kill me in one small space. So I got the barbarian to come out. He rushed me. We killed him, and then the archer came out, and we killed him, and then 2 more came out, and so on and so forth. You always want to keep that in mind while you're actually playing this game. Tactics are extremely important in some of these fights. You don't want to be in line of sight of certain things. You don't want your weakest characters, like your wizard, to be standing out there for everybody to see, because they're just going to put them, full of arrows, or they're going to throw stuff at them or launch, whatever spells at them. So yeah, line of sight is a big deal. So make sure you try to maintain that mentality while you're playing this game. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here today, because I really want to eat these Tostitos and just chill. I'm hungry, and we're going to be making dinner in about 2 hours. So yeah, I just wanted to get into the chapel, show you what was going on, and maybe tomorrow we'll do a couple hours of gameplay. But for now, I think that's it. I'm already kind of losing interest because I've done this so many times. I just don't want to do it right now. So anyways, good luck. Have fun. Make sure when you make your characters that you make them the way you like them. And I'll see you tomorrow.